Hey guys, welcome back to Crystal Unfiltered Tarot with Q&A tonight. Looks very weird this way, but okay. I'm gonna wait for a moderator to come on to post prices. I'm gonna wear these because it's probably my last chance. I'll probably be on tomorrow though too, so I got a couple of days to get these cute little Christmas earrings worn. Alright, Jeremiah and Samantha, my spirit guides, please come into tonight's YouTube paid and free pendulum swings Q&A tonight. Start to get a spirit message, a channeled message actually. Alright, what to expect from the people coming online tonight? What to expect from people coming online tonight? Yeah, definitely missing somebody approaching Christmas. Wondering if they will contact you. Let's see. So we've got the King and Queen of Swords, but they did not come out together, so therefore they are not a couple. I can explain this in a future reading, but actually I'll just explain it now. So we have the Queen of Swords, who, guess what? She is looking in the direction of the King of Swords, okay? So this is usually somebody who has something to say and doesn't matter how it comes out, just like me, unfiltered. This person wants answers from their partner, whether they're together or they are not together. In between these two, because they are not a couple, they did not come out together, is the Page of Wands, which means you are manifesting your King of Swords to message you now, like by Christmas, and that will let you know whether or not they still have feelings for you, okay? Because even if they just come in with a Merry Christmas, like, think about that. They have to think about you and want to send you this message. So it's way more than a Merry Christmas, if you really think about it. Okay? Let's see, what are other people wanting in tonight's live stream? Yeah, wanting to know, will we get back together? People that are complaining, not in a bad way, but feeling like they don't matter, that they had originally, of course, planned to spend Christmas and the holidays together. Something went awry, and so now they've been rejected, but you guys have been rejected by somebody right before the holidays. And now you want justice. You want checkmate energy. You want revenge, okay? Wow. This is a collective reading for whoever's coming online. Yeah, it feels like you're holding out a little longer to see if this person is going to come through. But like I'm telling you, if they don't reach out on Christmas, they're probably just moving along in life as they were yesterday and the day before. If you're having any difficulties with your mental health, if you are depressed, if you are sad, if you are reminiscing on a past person, I want you to know that once December ends, you will come out of that, okay? So try to manifest just enjoying whatever you're doing for Christmas and New Year's. Don't put so much of your energy into what happened with you and your ex. Put it on a timeout right this minute and just try to enjoy it. I know it's hard. I know there's two people in here. I'm doing a channeled message, and I'm involving cards now to see what people that are going to come on are going to ask about, where their head is, where their mind's at. Hi, Wendy Dawn. How are you? I hope they're okay now. So the Magician, this will be my last card. The Magician is that starting in January, if you have not heard from the person you're thinking about, I want you to start like opening your eyes to maybe other possibilities. Oh, that's great. Okay, that doesn't mean you have to turn your back on your ex. What I try to explain to people is you can ask to release your ex. This does not mean your ex cannot come back, okay? But you're releasing the energy that is taking you down, okay? So if it is causing anxiety, insomnia, depression, crying, not, having any happiness or joy in doing things, no motivation, all right? That's your mental health. We need to think about that first. Self-care, self-love, okay? So when I say release your ex, it doesn't mean release the ex to go like do whatever they want and find somebody else. It just means that they have their energy stuck to you. Thank you. Let me post this, pen this. They have their energy stuck to you. We need to slice that, okay? Because there aren't good, like, positive energy within you because of that. So once you release them, one of two things can happen. Spirit or the universe, whoever you believe in, Jesus, whomever. You then say, please, if I'm meant to be with my ex, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, then please do a boomerang, okay? Which is bring them back full circle into my life, but only if they are going to give me positive energy and not toxic energy. There needs to be a shift in energy. And then you could say, or if I'm not supposed to be with my ex, make that loud and clear to me and bring in a soulmate. Okay, but you have to be open to meeting a soulmate, or what's going to happen is whoever you believe in is going to put you in the same place at the same time, whether it's online, in person, you're introduced to somebody, you met them at an event, whatever the case may be. Spirit will not allow you to even recognize that person as your soulmate if you're closed off. So that's all I have to say about that. That was about 10 minutes. Alright, Wendy Dawn, let's do your question. They're settled in at your place now? That's so sweet. That is so sweet of you. See, now most people would be like, it's not sweet, it's what you do for your family, right? But obviously I've got some trauma. What is this? It always comes up. It says a Q&A sticker. Yes, and the baby keeps running in my room. Laugh out loud. Can't understand a word she says. How old is the baby? That is so cute. 2. I was thinking it's gotta be 2, like 1.5 or 2, because almost 3. Oh yeah, they are talkative, talkative, talkative. Why am I always going like this? I need to like sit up. Okay, let's talk about your question. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. Let's talk about, hey Leo-san, I am so sorry. I still have not messaged you. I have been up till like 2 o'clock in the morning making videos, all the zodiacs to come out before Christmas, so don't take it personal. I will get in touch with you. How are you doing? And yeah, Wendy Dawn, you can post your question whenever you want. If you text me, I'm only scared that they're gonna kick me out, but we'll see. But I like when I see your messages on my, Mr. Japer, is he busy as he says? Alright, we'll start with that. So, I'm going to start a paid reading, so if everybody... No, like, YouTube keeps... I think it's YouTube. Like, last time I was on, you guys were all on, and it kicked me out 4 times. Like, to where, like, see how I'm talking to you right now? All of a sudden, it switches, and it's just my home page. And I try to go back to get into the live. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Last time it worked twice. The other 2 times I had to completely end the stream and then make a new one. It was just so frustrating. Really? Yep. That's why I was like, is it my phone or is it YT? And everybody's like, YT. I'm like, okay. Okay, so this is gonna be like a 15-minute reading or more. So let's start with this question. Think of like what your next part of this is gonna be. Okay? So I'm gonna start at 7:17, round it to 18. 18 plus 15 would be 33 after. Okay. Here we go. Jeremiah Samantha, please bring Draper forward, his higher self. Oh, he's coming in on the left side. I'm not used to that. He's coming in on this side. Very unusual. Okay. King of Wands is the only card that flew out. I need to dig into this. King of Wands. Yeah, what you've been really busy with. Let's see. Have you been as busy as you told Wendy Dawn? And Jeremiah, if he lies, tell us the answer. Is he so busy that he cannot reach out once a day to say, hey, still thinking about you, you know, can't wait to talk to you, but my day is just crazy. I've been having a hectic week. I'm so sorry. He's not doing that. He's just like not answering her. But then kind of got scared when you like put his feet to the fire and told him like silence is like, I hear that loud and clear. That message shook him, right? Because sorry, but a lot of men think that the women are going to be accessible whenever they want. He won't answer until I call his behind out. It's so stupid. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not calling him stupid. I'm calling the energy stupid. Because it's just, it's not believable, number one. Okay? Like, he wants me to act crazy or toxic with it. That makes sense. And that makes sense with this energy. That, like, he likes when he gets, like, his ego stroked. He likes that you're, like, you know, calling him out on his bullshit. And you're saying it perfectly. He is used to toxicity, but you are not that. Exactly. So he's never gonna find that in you. Okay, tell us how busy he's been. How busy has Draper been? Alright, well, your card came out. The Aquarius to the King of Wands. Let's see what else. He's... Okay. This is gonna sound so... like... delirious. Delulu. So... when he goes to bed at night, and he can't sleep, guess who he's thinking about? You. Because the Two of Cups is not going to represent the ex-girlfriend. Okay? Just not. This is reading as you. Okay? So, the Four of Swords is also a break. Okay? I call it the friends break. And I always forget. Rachel and... I always forget the guy's name. Where he was like, but we were on a break. Well, first of all, you and I were not on a break. Windy Dawn and Draper. But I always use this as 0 to 4 weeks of like some sort of a break in communication. Because it's swords, okay? But this is also that he sees something in you that is almost too good to be true. Because, yes, this represents you, but this also represents that you could be the one, and is he ready for that? Right? So he's kind of, and you're right, he wants a woman. I hear Spirit saying, Jeremiah saying, he likes to be chased. No. You refuse to chase a man. You know what I mean? He likes to be chased. But I go, what is underneath the not communicating? What is going on? And we have the High Priestess, which is a psychic, or your own intuition, your own gut. This is more about you than like coming to me for a reading. This is definitely that you have like that you have like you know how like when, I hate to say this, but okay, I watch a lot of Dateline, and you know when somebody like murders somebody, but then they like clean it all up and it looks normal, and then the investigators come in, the CSI team, and they do the luminol, and all of a sudden you could see where all the blood was. Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like he's trying to cover up for something. He's trying to not communicate because he actually has feelings. And this is what it is. So I'm like, what is behind this? The Hermit to the Ace of Cups. He's like, this is the first woman, like, even beyond the ex, of like that I have this like pull to. And so he's running from it and dodging it instead of embracing it. Okay? So is he as busy? Let's just do a pendulum. And then you could tell me what you want to do next. Jeremiah, is Draper as busy as he implies to Windy Dawn? Yes. Okay, he's busy, but what? Who cares? Like I said, do you not, look what I just did. That was subconscious. Look what I just did. I went down like this, going to pick up my phone. Well, I'm on my phone. But you see, the subconscious is always there. We feel naked without the phone in our hands, in our possession, in our pocket, whatever the case may be. But do you see, like, it wasn't even a thought. It was like, you naturally go for the phone, okay? So, yeah, he's busy, but is he too busy to text anyone? Jeremiah, anyone? No. Do you get what I'm saying? So he's not making you a priority. He's texting other people, but not you. He's answering other people's questions, but not you. But I don't see them as being any love interest. That's the reason why I think you should hang on for a little bit, and why I think you are, is because I have not seen that he's like talking to anybody else, right? If I did, I would tell you to run. So, sure, yeah, the answer is yes, he's very busy, but everyone is attached to their phone. I believe that. Yes, you would. You know what I mean? So it said yes, he's as busy as it says, but is he too busy to text anyone? No. So what should we do for the other half of your reading? We still have like 8 or 10 minutes left, so let's keep going. My next question is, is he being avoidance because he's not ready to let me in his life? Yes, okay. See, and that's where I said that the High Priestess was not you going to a psychic, it is your gut instinct and your intuition. And I think you are on the right page. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to read this again. First I'm going to ask him, then I'm going to ask Jeremiah to confirm. Yeah, avoidance. Oh, I know exactly what you meant. Okay, so Wendy Dawn's next question is Draper being avoidant because he's not ready to let her into his life? Yeah, like he's being protective of you. Okay, so immediately we have the Tower to the 3 of Swords. This is his current energy, dealing with the heartbreak of the ex cheating on him, okay? And you are the wish fulfillment. You are the person that he is interested in. But he doesn't think it's fair to bring this into your life. So it's kind of, if you twist your question, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Let me get more cards. Yeah, he almost wants to shield you, protect you, but honestly, I think that no communication, dodging questions, would actually make the other woman, which is you, right? The woman he's seeing after the ex, would actually make you feel like maybe he still has feelings for her. The fact that you know through me that he doesn't, or through him that he doesn't, is, I think, why you're still in the game. You know what I mean? You're still in the game because I don't see where he would take her back. I just don't. He, like I said last time, respect is a huge thing, and he doesn't want to be a pussy. He doesn't want to take back somebody who did that. As a man, he can't do that. So, is he wanting to move on towards you? Yes. I mean, that's why he put what the heck or what the F, right? When you wrote that. You ignited something within him that made him feel like he was going to lose you. And then he responded. You see the psychology in that? Like, he's kind of keeping you at this distance to not bring you into his bullshit. But you're actually getting more hurt than if he was just honest about that. If he was just telling you straight up, look, I want to protect you. I want this to move forward. I like you a lot. I love spending time with you, blah, blah, blah. I just don't want you to be the burden of my baggage. Okay? But what that is doing is not allowing you, the woman, to choose your own, to make your own decision. He's making the decision for you. And a lot of men do this. And it's not okay. It's like, no, you're not going to tell me that you're a mess and you're still dealing with this heartache, and so you don't deserve to be with me. No. Like, I know that. I can see that, but I still want you. So let's figure this shit out together. Okay? But about his own life, let's ask about that real quick. We have 2 more minutes, but I'll do another 5, okay, Wendy Dawn? Because I told you I would do 1 question for free. So we'll do it 20 minutes, so you paid for the first 10 and I paid for the second 10. Okay, so we'll go to 40 after. Okay. Is he avoidant because he's not ready to let Wendy Dawn into his life? Yeah. In what way do you mean that? Because Jeremiah is agreeing with you. Like that if you're dating exclusively, that he would then have to start like having you meet people and stuff like that. Andrew's gonna come on. Okay, yeah, and that's what I feel too. It's like yes, I don't even need to pull cards. The channeled message is he's saying like, let's get through the end of the year. We've only got a week left, right? And then let's let like me stop complaining about my cheating ex to my family and my friends. Then, I can start slowly but surely bringing Wendy Dawn into my life, because they won't be hearing me toxically talking about the ex. They'll be knowing that like, oh wow, I opened myself up to love again, and I kind of found it, because I really feel he has deep feelings for you, Wendy Dawn. Do you want to know what his feelings for you are? Like, would you want to end it with what are his true intentions and feelings? That's exactly, yes. So if that's what you meant, then yes, that's what I'm seeing, is he can't let you engage with family and friends until he has completely like put her and the animosity behind him fully. Okay, so let's do the last 6 minutes. I would like to know his true feelings. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna ask him. So hold on, Jeremiah. I want to ask Draper. He's on my left side. It's so weird. He usually comes in. People usually come in on my right side, And then if there's like a third dynamic, like if there's a third person, the third person will come in on the left. But, oh, it doesn't matter. He's very close to me, though. I can see why you like him. I can't, like, see, like, I'm not looking at his face or anything. I'm just feeling the energy, and I feel like he's got swag. He's got flirt, like a very good flirt game. He could be very cute and sweet. But there's an edge to him that you like. We all gotta get a little bit of edge. I agree. I would like to start off with a clean slate from his side. Yes, because my side has been clean for a while. Exactly. So that's why I think I want to explain this really quick. Spirit, I actually did it at the beginning of this when nobody was in here. I did a channeled message for what are people that are going to come in here going to ask about. So you might want to rewind after this and watch the first, I think it was 10 minutes. And it talked about that. So, let's see. Oh, it talked about, like, you, that spirit, God, Jesus, the universe, whoever you believe in, they cannot give you a soulmate, which would be you, who is ready to be a soulmate, right? You're healed, you have no toxicities, you, like, when I look at you, you have nothing attached to you. No man, no woman, no nothing. You're just, like, the perfect place you need to be to be able to have a soulmate come. You recognize them as a soulmate, and then you work. So he has some work to do to become ready to be a soulmate, to catch up to you, and then at some point it's gonna align. I really think it will. But yeah, let's do 3 minutes. Let's see. I'll probably go over. Yes, I'm gonna re-listen because baby girl has been running in and out. Oh! Okay, yeah. Rewatch this. It's just me, ready to left. Yep, and it's a conscious decision. Okay, Draper, last part of this question so that Wendy Dawn can handle her little niece. Let's see. What are your true feelings for Wendy Dawn right now, currently? Where's Andrew? Okay, what are his feelings for you? Yeah, it's almost like you're too good to be true. He's doing that whole thing where, like, I'm not at her level. I don't deserve to be with her. Okay, that's not what I asked you, Draper. I asked you what you feel about her. So this is what people do, and that's why I let Jeremiah come in. Because he's trying to, like, change the subject, which seems to be what he does with you on text. It seems to be what he does with you on text. He either will dodge the question or not reply at all. So, yeah, I'm not going to let him do this. He knows that if he lets you go, that it would be a mistake. There you go. This is 0 to 3 months of, like, waiting to see if he can, like, get his head together. If he needs a professional, like, he needs to figure that out on his own, it would tremendously help, but not a lot of men are willing to do that. So it's just my opinion. That's my opinion. Last night I was thinking, of all the housewives, what was the best line from each city? And that was from the OC, Tamra Judge. That's my opinion. It was funny. Okay, so what are his feelings for you? He absolutely 100% feels that you are ready for love, that you're not playing games, that you are completely healed from anything in the past. He finds you to be confident, independent, attractive, and he doesn't know if he can match that. He's scared of he's scared that you can offer more than him. Okay, but tell us your feelings. But at the end of the day, he doesn't want you to go. He's like, at the end of the day, like, he does believe that everything happens for a reason, and that you guys were friends for a long time, and that whoever he believes in brought you in at the right timing to kind of shift his energy towards something good. Okay? Give me a couple of more cards. Yeah, we went over. Give me 2 more cards. Show me his feelings. Or tell me. Yeah, he has a great interaction with you. He really likes the intimacy part of it. He feels like you guys... He feels like you're a great communicator and he's not. The sun here is telling me that you make him happy on days that he's like going to work and is feeling low. Like, he's saying that you won't even know what he's going through. Aw. Like, you won't even know the extent of like depression or whatever he's feeling, low vibration, and like that's exactly the time that he'll get a text from you, and he's like, this has to be from something bigger than me, which would be, you know, whoever you believe in, right? And that like he has happier days when you and him are in cohesive communication. That's why I try to resonate and not just go off on him. Right. But it is good that you stood up for yourself and pointed it out, because he's trying to fly under the radar. He is trying to dodge bullets. Shots fired. I'm ducking. I'm going up. I'm running. He is trying so hard to not have to progress the relationship, even though he wants to. So yes, I would say that 0 to 3 month mark is like, okay, if at the end of 3 months we're still here and nothing has moved forward, most likely, and I know you'll just kind of say, this sucks, I really liked him. But also knowing, and I said this, so watch from the beginning, because it'll be that channel message that will speak to you, and then this reading, that like, he doesn't want to let you go, but he also has to, you know, change in order for you to meet him halfway. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be still dealing with no contact and shitty stuff like that in 3 months. I've said that already, that it sucks. Exactly. But I want to hold out a little longer. Yeah. Yeah, so whatever timing that is for you, only you know, you know? But I think it was good. I love when women or men are confident enough to risk losing the person to tell them, hey, you're really crossing my boundaries. You're really like not, you know, you're really not doing anything to move this relationship along. you know? But I still feel so good about him that I feel like it was good. And when he responded immediately and put with that H or with the F, I can't remember which one, that was an automatic reaction to you being like, oh, it's okay, I hear you loud and clear. Silence is the easiest answer. I don't need to hear what you need to say. And for him to be like, what? You know what I mean? He doesn't want to lose you. Otherwise, he would be like, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm still just really busy and not over my ex. You know what I mean? Andrew, are you here? It's your turn. Okay, that's what I thought. But you see, it caught him from surprise. Because men think we are always gonna be accessible. We are not. Not the ones that, you're welcome. Not the ones that that are high value. Okay, let me text him. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick little break. I'm still here. I'm just gonna wait for Andrew to come in. But Wendy Dawn, if you have to go, hang with your family, you do your thing, girl, okay? If you want to keep staying and moderate, keep doing your thing, girl. Do whatever you need to do. But I do want to tell you that I've all of a sudden be watching videos from 6 years ago, and it's crazy because I thought that you couldn't see comments anymore. Not comments, sorry, the live stream chat anymore. But then I Googled it and I figured out how. And you're there, like, there was like 20 people, 15 people all the time. And I was like, way smaller. My voice was like so soft and sweet. And I love it. And so I got the idea for doing a channel message to begin from, I guess I did them back then. And I have no memory of that. Is there anybody in here who wants a free pendulum yes or no question? Yeah. Yes, I was like, oh my god, my voice was like so sweet. I can't even do it. I feel like I have a very raspy voice. Oh, thank you, Wendy Dawn, for posting that. And it was just like the camaraderie. It was like there were so many people and it was so much fun. And I didn't have any financial struggles. Like, it was just a good time in my life. And so it'll be like, oh, Wendy Dawn, blah, blah, blah. Or to whomever, And I'm like, oh my god. And I had that big Leo tapestry behind me. You remember that? I wish I had like my own place, because then I would like make, like a whole setup. Obviously I can't do that because I don't have the money to do that, but in the future I would love to like have my own space with my own background. Oh my god, see? It kicked me off. It kicked me off. Tell me when you're here, Andrew. You remember, and like people would like mail me gifts all the time. I remember when Krista sent me a unicorn, like I was totally into unicorns. And so I was watching a little bit of a video and I was like, I know I'm whatever age I was back then. And I'm like, but I bought all new bedding, unicorn. I'm like, what? Crystal, are you serious? I feel like I'm the girl version of Peter Pan. I don't want to grow up. Wait, I'm on a break. Okay, I saw that Andrew like sent me something, but it kicked me out. So anybody who gets questions has to write them in the chat. It's the only way I can stay on here as far as I am concerned. Because it feels like every time I leave to read a message, soon after I get kicked out. While I am on this break, if there is anybody watching that would like a free yes or no pendulum question, go ahead and just post your name, the question, and at least the initial of the person that you're asking about. They're up for grabs right now, guys. Because Andrew should be here anytime now. Oh my God. I wasn't able, I forgot because it kicked me out. I have to re-scroll. Sorry. Krista, I was just talking about you. What in the world? Krista. No freaking way, Krista. Trying to remember who sent that to you. Wait, yes, I was looking at the ladder. Oh, the ladder? I'm confused. Hold on. You're wanting to know who made me the ladder? Or who sent me pink skies? Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. Did you know I was talking about you? Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna do David. Will me and James get back together? Okay, David. Does James know you as David? Will James and David get back together? Let me see. You did not know? Like, literally, like 2-3 minutes ago, I said I was watching an old video, and I said that I got all new unicorn bedding, and that you had sent me that unicorn. Every time you talk about someone, they pop in. That's crazy. Okay, David and James, Jeremiah and Samantha, please come in. These are my spirit guides. Will David and James get back together? Yeah. Yes. They said cool off for the rest of the month. Okay. You did? I don't know where it's at now. Obviously, I don't. I have only what I own in my room, but it could be in a couple of boxes. Okay, so that's a yes, honey. Alright, and then we have Leo Sun. My sister and her family didn't come this last weekend. Will they come up this coming weekend? Gloria. Okay, Gloria. Gloria wants to know, her sister and her family did not come this last weekend. Will they be coming up this coming weekend? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. You're welcome, David, and good luck. How long have you been broken up? How long have you guys been broken up? Because my spirit guides are saying, don't text. Have you been texting him? They said you need to like lay off. Don't make any contact. That's gonna build attraction. Definitely do not make any contact for the rest of the month. Exactly. Yeah, if you want to get into like how this person's feeling about you, when will you guys get back together? All of that detail can be answered in an in-depth or an extended question. Okay, I need to know where Andrew is. I have to get out, I guess. This will be my last time. Let me see. Let me see if I can take a picture of his question. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, while I'm waiting for him... No, he's been texting me. He texted me his question, and I've been texting him back. I'm like, can you come in now? There you are. Just really busy. Okay, well, I can timestamp if you want me to. So you already gave her gift as far as what we discussed last time. And then the cards are going to be for Christmas and New Year's. That's like a really cute kit. You gotta do like a little video, like a 60-second video, 30-second video, showing me how that works. Like, everything looks so cute. Yes, and card's gonna be around the last week of the year. Okay. Yes, and the card's gonna be around the last week of the year. When did you send her that today? Yeah, everybody, during paid readings, please refrain from asking any questions or commenting during a paid reading so the crystal can concentrate and focus her full attention on the reading. Okay, think of another question too, please. Okay, so I took a picture of it because I already got kicked out once. Do you want me to timestamp it, honey? I'll timestamp it just in case you don't know. So I'll just tell you. we're gonna start at 53 minutes. We're at 52 minutes. I'm gonna say 53 minutes. Okay, so your question: how did Lee feel after I gave her her Christmas gift? How's she going to react? Well, I think those are two different questions right there. Before I start this, I would say I could do these as a extended, because the first part will maybe take me like if you split 15 minutes, each part taking 7.5. I'll do that for the extended. Okay? Okay, here we go. So we're actually starting, 53. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this reading for Andrew, Real, aka. Lee, please come forward. And the first part of your question, oh my god, see? Every time I get kicked out, I do not scroll. Yesterday, what happened to people? I'll be thinking of better. To go forward, yeah, you'd have to get a question, honey, David. I'll be thinking of another. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna do this as an extended, and then you'll think of one other question. That would actually be amazing. Thank you, Wendy Dawn. I appreciate you. Okay, so here we go. This one's gonna be an extended. We're gonna ask part 1, part 2. Part 1 is Lee. I'm gonna ask Lee specifically. How did you feel after Drew gave you your Christmas gift? Here we go. Starting at 8:03. So we're going to end at 18 after, if anybody can remind me. This is a extended. Lee, how did you feel? See, she's holding back a little. So I'm going to get her answer, but then I'm going to get Spirit's answer. Because she is stopping me at the throat chakra. She's like, I don't want you to, like, see how happy I was, but, like, let me see. Let's see what cards come out. Ah! She goes, my man knows me well. He knows exactly. My man knows me well. He knows exactly what I would want. Okay? She's saying, like, yeah, it would have been cool if he, like, picked out, like, she would have been cool with, like, if you picked out, you know, her favorite designer sunglasses or a bag, right? But she goes, my man knows me well because he knows, like, I know what I want, and I want to. She's talking about, like, I want to go to a big mall, if they still have those where you're at, and, like, I just want to, like, look and pick something that I like the best. Okay? So here's the 3 cards, though, is, like, that you know what she wants. Because if this is not about SEX, it's about the word want, desire, what would make her most happy. And then the Page of Cups is that you sent this, right? You didn't hand her this. You sent her this, I believe. So let's see what else. Oh, the bottom of the deck is the Page of Coins, which means she did not expect what you did give her. You know, she's very appreciative. Jeremiah, how else did she feel? Aw. So a little part of her feels like do I deserve this? And like, yes, I do, because I'm with like the right person. I finally have found like my person to enjoy life with. And so he knows me like the back of my hand, and I know him. He probably knows me a little bit. No, I probably know him a little bit more. She's like going back and forth. She's cute. So, oh yeah, she's like, this solidifies, you know, our deep connection. Like, if he's willing to spend his hard-earned money on me, like, I know where his heart lies. You know what I mean? Because it's not all about, like, whatever amount you spent, or sent, I meant. It's that, like, sure, people from her past tried to buy her, but they tried to buy her for you know what. Okay? And so, getting a gift where she knows that this is not your energy, and that she could finally, like, trust in a human being again, and a man again, just makes her just extremely happy. Okay? But she's excited. She's like jumping up and down, and that could just be a symbol. Remember, doesn't have to be exactly to the T of what I say. Because it's a vision, it's a symbol, okay? But I see her like jumping up and down like a little kid, being like, I get to go shopping, I get to go shopping. And then she's like and now she's allowing me, she just let me through her throat chakra to her heart. Sounds like her. I've seen her do it in person. No way. That's so funny. Yes, just like, and then she's showing me, and this could be a symbol too, but she's like, I want to get all 20s, and I just want to like throw them up in the air all over the room or all over my bed, jumping up and down. Like, that is more of a symbol, but like, it's like the kid in her, and the like, wow, like, this is like such a, it came from the heart, so it's even better. But yeah, very, very excited, and very much wanting to, she goes, he knows who I'm gonna invite to the mall with me. It's gonna be him. And I'm like, he'll be fine. He's one of those boyfriends that will go into the stores, and you can like try different outfits on, and he'll tell you how gorgeous you look, or which one you like the best. And she's like, I haven't felt, and it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about like your heart, your head, your mind, your feelings, your emotions, your value that you put on her as being a high quality woman. And finally just like knowing I'm in the right place at the right time with the right person. That was so beautiful. Thank you, Lee. Like, thank you. Because I wanted to see, like, what is in her heart. Okay, let's see what time we got. We got 9 more minutes. So let's go to the next part. Okay, so I know it was, like, all pink, and I saw that there's going to be, like, 3 letters or something. So you're kind of saying, that's why I want you to take, like, a little video quickly and send it to me. Because I want to see exactly, like, so you're going to write a love letter type thing, right? And put it in a card or whatever, or make it a card. Put it in an envelope. Then get a bigger, just 1 letter. Okay. But it's a letter within a letter. That's what I was trying to figure out. Very creative. I love that thing. You seal it What is that called? Where you take that thing and you seal it? Because it's on the Traders, the show Traders. And I'm always like, oh my god, that's so cool. That you like put in like hot, I don't know if it's hot, I'm guessing. And then you push it down. Okay, how is Lee going to... We got 7 minutes. How is Lee going to react to the love letter and the whole shebang? Let me make sure I'm reading this right. How is she going to react to my note that I'll give her around after Christmas? Okay, here we go. Jeremiah, how is Lee? Let's take it to that day. The day, let's envision this. That Drew hands her this beautiful, like he thinks outside of the box. He is genuinely like genuine. And like how does he even think of these things, right? That are so sweet and romantic, and it, I know that the last time it didn't go well, but this time obviously it will. So Spirit, show us as if it was handed to her right now. Is it something you're gonna have her read in front of you or by herself? You might be working right now, so I'll just keep going. Okay. So, she doesn't think anything else is coming, okay? She feels that she got her Christmas gift from you. She is not expecting anything else. That's what I feel. Oh, really? Okay, I felt like that you would either tell her, like, here you go, but like that you're gonna hang out, and right before she's gonna get out of the car, oh, she does. She knows about getting the letter. I see. So you just want to, okay, when she reads it, have you written it yet? By herself, more than likely. She's gonna make me one too. Okay, so it's already been discussed. You're making one for her. She's making one for you. She'll read hers in private. You'll read hers in private. I like that idea. I swear they're always either jumping around or they're having like major SEX up there. She's not in state. What does that mean? She's not in... What does that mean? I'm telling you, they're so loud and they're grown, like 19-year-old boys. Maybe they have women in there. I don't know what you were talking about. Like, she's out of town. That's what I think he said. But he's not writing it that way. She's out of town, it sounded like. Okay, bruh. Fine. She's not in state. That, to me, could have been, she's not in where you live. I'm not going to put that on blast. Or, she's not in the right head state. So that's why I got confused. Sorry. Alright, so I know I'm going to go over on time. That's fine because I used about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay? So now let's get the question. So you're going to be mailing it? That's my question. Good night, Charlotte. Good night, honey. If you ever want a free pendulum, come in. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Wendy Dawn. Okay, she's out of state. Are you going to be mailing her this or giving it back or giving it to her when she gets back? Okay. So how is she going to feel when she gets hers? So right now, She knows that it's on the horizon, that you are making in person. Okay, so when she gets back, now it all makes sense. So it shows that you're both like, look, like waiting. They always say waiting for your ships to come in. I don't say that, but it's kind of like that. You're waiting for her to come back, and then you guys will do the exchange. We have the star here, that it's going to be very genuine. Thank you, Leo-san. It's going to be very genuine. You know, you are the one for her. She is the one for you. It's going to be very romantic. She's going to get a lot of compliments, it feels like, in this letter. A lot of sweet things and heartfelt. And so how is she gonna feel other than that? Oh wow. Okay, so she's bringing it old school, okay? She's going old school and then bringing it full circle. She's saying the death, like we had one breakup, right? We had one breakup, didn't last long, but she's so freaking glad that she realized what she was losing and got you to take her back, that like now the connection is just so strong, and you treat her as the Empress. You make her your number one priority. She is always being thought of. You're always in, you know, the boyfriend role. You're always wanting to protect her, profess your love for her, and provide for her. And so she is finally just like, she's like taking a deep breath. This is like a symbol, okay? And then she's going like, I can finally lean into love. But it's because it's him. It's not just for the sake of leaning into love. It's that I tried to dodge this love that he was giving me for so long, and he never once gave up on me until the night that things went, you know, that you didn't feel like you were getting what you were putting out, and you guys broke up for that short amount of time. So she's like, now I'm in it to win it, okay? I am in it to win it. I'm going nowhere. This is my man. This is my connection. This was meant to be. She's like, I don't know if this was like, you know, the universe or whoever she believes in, that brought you guys together, but she believes everything happens for a reason. She's going to absolutely melt. Those were your words. I remember those words you wrote. Absolutely melt. And let's see, I'll do 2 more minutes. Any last she's gonna get a little emotional about it. She's gonna get a little emotional that, like, at certain times she pushed you away. So when she's reading it, the genuinity, I don't know how to say that. That's not even a word, probably. But, like, it's gonna hit her hard that, like, this could have ended and she never would have been able to play out the fairy tale, because this literally feels like a rom-com movie, and it's real life, and it's gonna hit her very hard that for a long time she was pushing you away. But it's a good revolution for her to have. I promise you that. Okay, so that's it. And the bottom of the card, the 5 of Pentacles. She's never rejecting you again. She's never leaving your side. Like, she wants to be with you. That was so sweet. Okay, what's your next question? Yeah. Checkmate, you should probably book a reading for something like that. I wouldn't be able to have enough time to explain what is going on. All I can tell you is to look up, if you don't have the money to do it, look up spiritual warfare. You have a spiritual warfare where you are being pulled in two different directions, one by God, one by the devil. You make your choice. If you choose God, then at some point you'll have a spiritual awakening, and that is when you will may find out your guides' names, may not, but yeah. So it would be like a full, like, private reading. I would not do that kind of question live. When she comes back and I see her, will it get frisky? Here's what I've always said, sweetheart, is y'all don't have anywhere to go. You're welcome. If I could help you, Checkmate, I can. Book a reading with me. I am doing a special right now. But yeah, it's not something that I like to touch while live, because I need to be completely focused on you and what's going on with you. Okay? Well, that's what I keep saying is, did I say, I didn't say anything about you don't have the money. If I did, I didn't mean to. Did I say that? All I said was, we need to, you guys don't have a place, like her place or your place to, why do you keep writing bruh? What am I getting wrong? I've always said they need to get a hotel. Oh. You're making me laugh. You're making me embarrassed. No, I've always said, Leo-san, like, I know we don't have a place. I said we have money. Right! Which leads me to, you guys don't need to wait till you go on this Colombia trip. You guys could just stay a night or two locally. And I've said that so many times. So, okay, fine. Let me read your question again. Okay, so now this isn't in-depth, so then it's going to be 50, okay? Unless you think of more questions. We'll do that at the end. Okay. Bruh. It's okay. You could call me bruh. You've known me the longest out of anybody here. So you could call me bruh. I just don't know what you're, like, I think bruh is like, dude, like, do you not know what I'm talking about? Okay. Of course you have, I know you have money. I know we don't have a place. I said we had money. Got it. Of course you do. Yeah, of course you do. I was never insinuating that you didn't. Okay, so let's put 10 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna, after I read the message again. Okay, so the question is, let me find it. Okay, Andrew wants to know, so Drew wants to know, Jeremiah, when Lee comes back and he gets to see her, will it get frisky? Okay, good. I have, like, my own trauma and warped side of my brain since I was a kid that, like, nobody loves me or nobody likes me. So it comes from that. So if you could just kind of understand that it comes from that. me feeling like, I don't know. I need to put more value on myself. Okay, so we're going to start at 8:26, 10 minutes, 36. Here we go. What is going to happen? Are they going to get frisky when she returns? So will she be back before New Year's Eve? Not that I mean that you guys have to get frisky on New Year's Eve, but will she be back by then? Wow, and look, the Eight of Wands is communication, but it's also travel. You think so? Okay. So it's also travel. So you guys are communicating still. So if Windy Dawn was on here, she would be like, exactly, like her question is anybody that busy to not text you? And I guarantee you, if I ask you, you guys are in communication, even though she's off somewhere, like visiting somewhere else. Because of the development of how close you are. Okay. Spirit's like, we're working on her. We're trying to get her comfortable with the idea of, like, oh, I like this. So they're like, we're trying to, like, work our magic on Lee and, like, get her comfortable and ready to do so. And something that's already happening is that she is gone from you. Now, I know you guys don't see each other on, like, a lot, right? Because of your different work schedules and all of that, right? But you do talk consistently and you do see each other as much as possible. But they're saying, even though she's used to that, like only seeing you once every, let's just say, week. I don't know how long. I really truly don't know how many times a week. That because she's gone, like she's just missing you more and more. Oh, and the fact that you sent her gift when she was gone before Christmas, how sweet. An unexpected gift. Wow. The timing, and I think that you know that was good timing. But anyways, let's talk about SEX. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. Ooh, we got the moon card. What's the moon? What is the moon? How is Lee feeling about this? Okay, she goes, I know he's ready to go. He is ready. All I have to say is, I had this night off of work. You have this night off at work. Let's make a plan, right? And she'll let you be the leader and do it, find a place, etc. But she's like, we've been wanting to. Like, this went from, like, a guy always needs to or wants to, but, like, now we're both eager to have this happen. But what is the moon? Because the King of Wands is you. What is the moon? Oh. Okay. The moon is being... Okay. I can't even remember the word right now. This is my brain. That sucks. Clarifying. There we go. I got it. So, what's clarifying the moon? What is being hidden? What is beyond, what is beyond her head, right? What are her, like, sexual feelings. Sensual, how about we say that? Sensual feelings. So this comes down to when it feels right, she'll make the decision to give you the green light. Let me see, because the answer is going to be yes, I guarantee you. Let's see. Will Lee want to get frisky soon after she gets home from wherever she's traveling from? Okay, so she's ready. Let's see. When she comes back, will we get frisky? Okay, so let's look at timing. Let's go to timing. When do you think you would be ready, Lee? When do you think you would be ready, Lee? I want to close my eyes and see if she speaks to me, okay? She goes, I'm ready now. But do I tell him that? She's like, I'm ready right this minute, but I'm not there. So it kind of gives her this escape, right? To where she gets to think about doing it, okay? And like really envisioning how it would go, because she's not in your town right now. Does that make sense? Like, she feels that because she's at a distance from you, that she can really, like, allow herself to go there and kind of, like, envision, you know, where are we going to go? What are we going to do? When are we going to do it? Where, like, she's thinking all of that, but she's more so thinking about the act. The actual coming together, okay? And this is not bad, okay? Tower moment does not have to be bad. This is that she feels that it's going to be out of this world, okay? So almost like it's going to be so good that like a building can catch on fire by the amount of built up tension surrounding SEX. Okay? I don't know if you're able to write or listen right now. But when she's alone, she's definitely taking advantage of doing what you've asked before. She's even doing it there. Not a lot. But there's been maybe one, maybe two times where she's like, well, I can't fully do this, but I can at least go into the bathroom and make myself feel good. Ah! Sorry. My whole thing almost fell down. Okay, yeah, see? She's looking at the who, what, where, when, why. How and because. Who, what, where, when, why. How and because. She's looking into, like, are we gonna mesh, right? Like, there's this huge buildup for such a long time. Like, that's the word. I don't know if I used it, but this is the word she actually used. There's going to be an explosion. I don't know if I said that or not. If I did, then I did. So give me 2 more cards because we are done. Yeah, I mean, she's ready to go. She's got the flirtation. She's got the drive. She's got the accurate timing. Oh, we were going to look into when. Okay. Sorry. I'll pay for that part then. Let me look into when. When will this happen? How funny. Here you are, the Cancer, wanting to move this motorcycle along. More like a bus. Okay. When will this happen, Spirit? It won't be like immediately that week. Yeah, I keep seeing February. Like, it can be January, it can be March, but for the most part, February is being lit up. Like, it shows JANFEB and then MAR. So it literally could be in those 3 months. But the only one that is highlighted is FEB, February. Maybe it could be for Valentine's Day. I know, I did all of that, and then at the end, for free, I answered your question, and then at the end, I said, I'm not making you pay for this. I'm going to get the timing for you. Yes. I did the timing just as a thank you for doing questions, honey. But if I did not answer the way you would like me to answer, or I misinterpreted your question, let me know. Okay, I need to go back and see what your question. Okay, when she comes back and I see her, will it get frisky? Yes, but when it's not going to be in a car, it's going to be at a hotel, and yes, and I told you every emotion she's feeling while she's on vacation right now, that she wants to get frisky right now, that it is going to heat up, that it is going to start to, that she keeps seeing it happen, that it's going to be an explosion in a good way, and that, like, yes, you guys are closer to that than ever. Did I not? I feel like I answered your question. If I didn't, please let me know. No, Crystal, laugh out loud. I'm asking when I see her the next time I see her, not another time. Oh! You want to know if the next time you see her in person, will you guys have sex? Okay. Then that's on me. That's a 5-minute. I'll pay for that too. Don't send me money for that. Don't send me money for that. You just owe $50, and then for your next question. Okay? Okay. Because this isn't going to take long. The next time... Yeah, then I misinterpret. Yeah, I went too far ahead. I wasn't thinking. You're right. Okay, here we go. Do you want me to ask her? Oh. You just mean, will it start heating up more than it has? Will it increase? Oh, well, frisky. I thought you were saying instead of that word. Oh. All right. Well, don't pay for this one. like I said, you only owe 50. I did the timing, and what I'm going to do now is on me. And then ask your other question, and that's all that you would owe me. Okay? I get, like, I feel bad if I'm not, like, answering what you're asking. Like, I get this, like, see, I get emotional. I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Okay, wait, I need a 5-minute break. I don't know why I get like this. I think it's the holidays. Or energy's out of whack. I don't know what the F is going on. Like, I don't like disappointing people. Okay, next time I will ask you, what exactly does frisky frisky mean? Now I'll know what it means. I know, I hate being wrong. Or making them feel like I'm not answering right. Obviously, I know that's not happening in my car, but I will ask you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. It's because, like, on here, we're not allowed to use certain words. So frisky frisky, I'm, like, thinking, oh, that sounds like that, right? Like, in my head. But now I understand. Like, will it, because you guys haven't seen each other, like, is it going to steam up? I think that's how I need to, like, hear it. Will it get steamier? What did Wendy say? Wendy Dawn, is it getting all the way to third base but not getting the home run? I would have thought the same too, Crystal. Okay. Okay, hold on real quick. I have to go read it. I'm going to take a picture of his question. Wait, tell me when you're back, Andrew. Wait, I'm on a break. I don't want to be seen right now. I didn't have time to be specific, so it's not your fault. Oh, that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna look at your question. But can you add your other question? I'm just emotional, and I'm not an emotional person. But, like, this last, like, October and then middle of November, where I was like this. And then the middle of November to the, like, beginning of December, I was fine. And then it's been like this for freaking... That is your question? Okay. Then what do you owe me? What do you owe me? You don't have another question after that? Just send me whatever you think you owe me. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm not gonna worry about that. Just send me whatever you think you owe me when we're done. I'm gonna go really quick so I can look at your question and take a picture of it so I know for sure what I'm answering. Give me a second. What I just texted you is my question. I don't know if I could think of another. Oh. Okay, I'm reading your question. Well, then this will just be like a 5-minute question then. Like a yes or no. So just, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know. I know we did the extended one, then I did that one, and then I did the timing for free, and then I did the other one, but it's my fault that I didn't know, so I don't know. Send me 50 or 60, whatever you think is fair. Okay. I think he still wants to know about them making out. Yeah, he just sent me the question. So let me finish my little break, and then I'm going to start. And if there's anybody else wanting a free one or a paid one, let me know. Or let the moderators know. Yeah, that is exactly what you need to write me next time. Like, what did you write? Oh, you wrote it in the comments. The next time I see her, will we get frisky? So that's why, yeah, I went too far into it, obviously. Reading it wrong. My apologies, too. Wendy Dawn, aw, you're so sweet. I love that you're like, that you're close with your family. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna put anything on Front Street. But I just love that it's like there's no hesitation. You're a good woman and you deserve love. You deserve true love. And the card on the bottom of the deck, I just looked, and it's the Knight of Swords, which means like right the fuck now. Sorry, right the F now. Like, this is the fastest moving card in the deck. Like, please, send her a soulmate. If it's Draper, kick his ass into gear. And if it's somebody else, make them appear. Sorry, you guys. December is just the freaking hardest month of the year for me. So I think that's why I'm on like high alert and like super sensitive. Still waiting for late January to see what happens with Wendy Dawn's situation. Oh, she could kind of, yeah, update you, but yeah. I mean, she hasn't done that yet, but yeah, I mean, we're still hoping that that happens. No, I'm ready. I'm coming back right now. Okay. I'm good. I'm not crying, y'all. You guys know me for so long. Okay? Just having a moment. Okay. Here's the question. I will wait patiently. To Wendy's situation. I gotcha. Me too. I still feel that there's a possibility that it could work out. I really do. If you go back and I know people don't go back and watch, a lot of other people's readings, but yeah, I don't think he should be giving her the kind of do I? No. No, actually. I am mainly what? Earth, air, and fire. There's like barely no water in my chart, which is surprising. Okay, so I'm gonna start your question. Okay. When Andrew sees Lee again after she comes back from, and I'm not going to say where she's coming from. I know, right, Leo? You know what? I might be doing that tonight. Like, my daughter is phenomenal at astrology. I'm not. It's just nothing that I was able to retain. You're just water and air. Yeah, like, my rising is Taurus. My moon is Gemini. My Venus is Virgo. So, yeah. Okay, here it goes. When Jesus Christ. When Andrew sees Lee again, after she comes back from such and such, will it get more fiery? Will she let me fill up on her? Now that is a straightforward, no you don't, Wendy Dawn. That is nuts. Your Jupiter being in Gemini. I need to look up my, like, you know, from the cafe astrology and, like, see. But my daughter is, like, brilliant at that stuff. Everything. I'm like, I wish I could retain that. Leo Sun, Virgo Moon, Cancer Sun, Sag Rising. Wow. Leo Sun and a Sag Rising. You're a fun time. I'm low-key scared to do it, but I'll read the situation, see if I get the green light. Yes. Yes. Very smart man. So, I'm not trying to be, like, too much in your business, but, like, it hasn't gone that far, at least. Really? My son is a Virgo, and he's amazing, but there is one Virgo in particular that is not. And other than that, I, like, met a guy online that was a Virgo, and he tried to tell me that if I didn't believe that the earth was flat, that I was crazy. And then he was like, he picks me up to go on a date. He is 100% my type. Wendy Dawn might be yours. Tall, dark, and handsome, shaved head, Mexican, athletic build, dressed nice, was very touchy-feely. We get into his car, and then I find out that I'm in the car with somebody that just got out of prison, who has, I believe he said, offed a person, and was connected to the Mexican mafia. How do you think I got home that night? I had to do something that I did not want to do in the car, in order to be like, okay, you got what you wanted, take me home, please. It was scary. And that's why I'm like, to this day, it said he was a vegan, which I cannot date a vegan. I did date a vegan, and he was the most boring person I've ever met in my life. No offense. He was a raw vegan at that, okay? And had to eat only from his garden. But yeah, kind of scared of the online thing, because he just made himself out to be this very nice, normal guy. And I ended up having to, basically, without consent, but acting like I gave consent, in order to get home. So you guys be careful out there. Virgo men are not it. They're so fake. I love it. I don't think I could date a Virgo. No, Yes, friend, yes. Dating, absolutely not. They think I even said it in the Virgo Weekly. I said, I'm sorry, Virgos, but you are know-it-alls. You think you know it all. And if somebody does not agree with you, you try to gaslight them or whatever, maneuver them to think your same way, or you get very offended. The only Virgo that I've met that has not been like that is my kid. But I raised him well. Well, one Virgo woman that I know is, you could put that in the pile of the men. Alright? Okay, let me do your question. I'm so sorry. I'm just so stressed. I'm just very, very just... I'm sorry, guys. You would not normally see me like this. And Leo Sun, tomorrow, I swear I will message you. I'm so glad that I made you a moderator. You have good energy. She has great energy. You won me over when you were like, we have a lot more in common than you think. Didn't she have a question too? Yeah, but I already answered it. She just got the free pendulum one. Okay, I'm gonna start yours right now. 58 after, we're gonna end at, this is only gonna be a 5-minute one. It's a $10 one. When I see her again after she comes back from such and such, will it get more fiery? Will she let me feel up on her? So let me close my eyes. I did? Didn't you ask me about your sister? Didn't you, am I wrong? Did I answer somebody else about their sister coming? I thought you said, good night, Wendy Dawn, I love you, we love you. I know, right? I thought you said your sister didn't come last week, but your sister coming this week? Yeah, but you didn't answer it. You read it. What do you mean I read it? No, I said no. I said no. Hold on. Here, I'll pull a few cards for you then. And then I'll answer reels. Okay. Instead of just a pendulum, because I gotta know. Jeremiah and Samantha, my spirit guides. Leo Sun, Gloria, wants to know if her sister did not show up last week. Will her sister, did you put your sister and your family, her family, come this coming week? Will her sister be coming this coming week? Now, I swear, if you go back, I did a pendulum and it said no. But it was fast. See, because I remember the question. And I remember the answer. But it's okay. I'm going to give you three or 5 cards. See, it's like your sister doesn't want you to know if she's coming or not. And I remember that your sister and my sister are similar. That they don't like us. But for what? It's okay. Yeah, it was pretty quick, so you probably just didn't notice. You know what I mean? I did it super quick. So the moon card is that, like, your sister, look at her body language. Like, this card is about wish fulfillment, but for me, as a psychic intuitive, it's also about, like, this body language. And, like, for me, it's usually somebody that's single, somebody that's a bachelorette or a bachelor. So are you dating anybody? If you're not, and she has a husband or a boyfriend, this is how she sees you. just like my sister sees me. Her only reasons for hating me is that I don't make as much money as her, that I chose to be a mother instead of doing the career. She has no kids, and because I'm not as skinny as her. That's it. And my dad on his deathbed said, please. And I said, absolutely. I will forgive her, and I will be friends with her, and she can do it. So I think that we're dealing with very similar energies. Okay, are they gonna come down this weekend? Her sister and her family. It's almost as if she's telling, where is this gonna be at? Where's Christmas gonna be at? Your parents' house? Like, tell me where this is gonna be at. Because she's telling somebody in your family not to tell you if she's coming. And then we have the 4 of coins. Your house? Oh, yeah, she ain't coming. Girl, she ain't coming. Let's do the pendulum. Jeremiah. No, I'm going to ask your sister. So, Leo's son, Gloria's sister. Are you planning to go to your sister, Gloria's house this coming week? Nah, she ain't coming, girl. So, I got to know the first time. I got to know for this time. She was here for Thanksgiving, but we didn't talk. That's crazy that she would go to your house, and not speak to you. But I also feel like your mother. Do you have a mother? I feel like your mom is not playing you guys. Your sister is making your mom have to kind of like choose not to go to your house. Right. Oh. Okay, this is why I said, do you have a mother? So, do you have a mother? And you said your mother is, I don't like that word, but passed on, okay? Like my dad. So that means up above in heaven, she is wanting you guys to come back together. And your mom can feel that you are open to that because you're opening your doors and saying she's invited and her family. So if she is telling a family member or just herself that she doesn't want to tell you yes or no, that she'll either show up or not, it feels like your mom is she feels kind of what I said about me, like she thinks that you would be willing, if she came to you and spoke to you and said, hey, can we just forget about the past and move forward, you would say yes. Yes. Exactly. I love it. But I don't think she's gonna go. I don't know why she went on Thanksgiving. That was dumb. But if she ends up coming, it'll be a last-minute decision, and then you gotta let me know. Okay, Andrew, are you here? I'm doing your question right now. Because I've been on for a long time. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go straight into them. You guys usually sit in the car and talk. You know, say you love each other. You start getting kind of close to her, you know. And there's this center consult in the middle of the both of you, like a barrier, right? And you're just like, I don't care about the barrier. I'll go over it. I'll go towards her. So show me what will happen when they see each other next. specifically next? And will they get frisky? For example, will she let him feel up on her? And are you asking? Oh, you're so welcome, honey. Andrew, are you asking over the clothes or under the clothing? Spirit is saying, I need you to be specific. Are you asking, can you cup it over her clothes, or can you slip that hand under? Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, fuck yeah. Go for it. Go for it. If you are the emperor and you take charge, she's gonna allow it. Okay? She's gonna allow it. But you gotta feel it out. Okay? Like, don't do it immediately. You'll know exactly what you said earlier when you will gauge the green light. So maybe do what you have already done that she hasn't, like, stopped. Okay? Because this, I've never looked at the Hermit card this way. This is specifically for you. Okay? Specifically for you. Now, this woman is opening up a computer or a book. But when they showed me this picture, it looked like, hold on. Don't lose it, Crystal. Hold on. Give me a second. I like it slow and sensual. We're both the same way. Just be really slow and slick with it, real. I love that. Yeah, the Hermit is like, I don't know what I was gonna say that it looked like to me. It looks like a book. It looks like a computer, but to me I was getting a psychic symbol of almost like, I don't know. If I remember, I will text you. But the Hermit is like, yes, you're gonna gauge the way where, because at the end of the day, she wants you to. Okay, but she's the girl, right? So the girl's not gonna be like, it's okay if you put your hand underneath my clothing and grab my amazing bosoms. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be you. And so, just feel it out and you'll know. Duh. No, a lot of men are so insecure that they're like, can I kiss you? Really? Really? Like, you took all the fun out of it, bro. Duh. But yeah. And this one, they're showing me the swords as like a bat. Of like, get to the next base, like Wendy Dawn or Leo's son was saying. Bosoms. Because I'm trying not, I'll say boobies. I always say that because of Darcy from 90 Day Fiancé. I got my boobies done a couple of times in Turkey. Yes, 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 yes. I love that idea. I want to mark her under her top. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, as long as you groove into it, do everything you've already done, and then start. I'm not seeing her push your hand away. Okay? But you're gonna want them exposed. I can feel you. Like you're gonna want them exposed to you in order to mark her, give her a hickey, right? So it to me it looks like a yes. Let's use the pendulum. You know what I'm saying? You're not. What I'm envisioning is you want to put your hand underneath her shirt, but eventually the shirt and the bra, or if she's not wearing one, comes up here so that they're exposed. Or the other way. It depends if you start with the hand or if you just go for it, right? Either way, they're going to be exposed. And this does say, this actually means something good. We have the Eight of Swords to the Eight of Cups. When you would normally look at this would be like, a normal tarot reader would say, oh no, she's not going to let you. She's going to feel stuck. She's going to push your hand away. And then and then you're going to leave. But a psychic, intuitive tarot reader, is going to say that no, before this was her energy. Before she was kind of like, don't touch me. Like in the beginning, right? Like kind of like standoffish, like no, none of that. And now she's saying goodbye to that energy. Thank you. So yeah, I do, yes. Did I use this? I'll do it again if I didn't. Okay, Jeremiah, is Lee going to allow Drew to be more frisky, to up the game? He wants to be able to mark her bosoms, give her a feel, and also a hickey. Will she allow that? And the whole time it's saying yes. And then Jeremiah goes, and he knows as long as it's him, not her. Yeah, do it. If she feels uncomfortable, you're gonna feel the body language. But I think you guys are so excited to see each other again. And after like the gift you gave her yesterday, she wasn't expecting until Christmas. You know what I mean? I love it. What was it that I said that cracked you up? Is there a possibility that Leo's son / Gloria's sister, can I have her initial? Oh, bosoms. I haven't said that word since that show when I was a little girl. Bosom buddies. I don't know how that word came out of my mouth. I don't know. I used to not like titties, but I don't care anymore. Her name is Misty. Okay, this is going to help. Okay, Misty, I want you to come forward, your higher self. I know you do not talk to your sister Gloria, but are you planning to go to her house? Is it to celebrate Christmas? This coming week? This week? That's a yes. So why are you trying to hide it? What? See, this is why I say to the people that are getting the free questions, put your name, the 26th. Oh, the day after Christmas? Okay, so she gets to, does she live locally? Does she live locally within an hour from you? It feels like you guys live pretty close. I think that because I didn't have the name and it's just sister, even if she's your only sister, it could swing the wrong way just based on that. 4 hours away, so she would be driving to your house to see who other than you. To see who other than you. You said your mom had passed. Who would she be going there to see? Because if it's only you, it would not make sense that she would go. Or why she went on Thanksgiving. And didn't say a word to you. I'm so used to that. Oh my god, watch what happens live. I effing love Kate Hudson. Hold on, give me a second. Who is it? Oh, it doesn't say who's on it. Darn it. Kate Hudson, and who is that other girl? She has pink hair. I think she's an artist, singer. Okay, wait. Yes, driving my kids to, and, okay, wait. And my brother might come, her husband. Okay, Spirit, do you think that Misty, Gloria / Leo's son's sister, is going to come to her house on the 26th? See, I feel like she's goofing around with me. I have this happen all the time where people lie to me, so I go to Spirit and I do never turn down Spirit. I don't think she's coming. But if she does, it's going to be a surprise, and let me know. Okay, anybody else? Before I leave, it's been a long night. Hello, Joe. Is anybody else on here that wanted a free question? It's a yes or no question. If you do, say yes. Otherwise, I am going off in 15 seconds. Yes, Leo's son. It feels like she wants you to be not knowing, to create some kind of anxiety within you. That's so toxic and wrong. Okay, I'm out of here. See you guys later. Bye. If I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas. I will be online tomorrow and the next day. Probably even on Christmas. But I'll see y'all soon. Bye.